or even work. And an oil well in Ibadan has become a theatre of war between communities in Anambra and Kogi states. And the governors finally sat together to agree on a truce. And that's News Round in View.
This is perhaps the apex of the Boko Haram issue. The president on Wednesday night met with northern elders. He was said to have promised them that he was security chiefs.
We do sincerely apologize for that mix-up. Well, we're starting off right away with a proposed solution to the menace staring the nation in their face, talking about the dreaded Boko Haram sect. This time, the presidency has finally set up a committee to look at the feasibility and modalities to be adopted in granting pardon to the northern radical sect.
The Boko Haram issue. The president on Wednesday night met with northern elders. He was said to have promised them that he was security chiefs. The media were awash that a committee has been set up. The presidential spokesman confirms this. He says peace and security has always been paramount in the president's mind.
So I can confirm that to you. But what is important, the takeaway for all of us, is that this is clearly a demonstration of the fact that this is a president that listens. This is clearly, a demonstration of the fact that President Joe is a leader.
The terms of reference to the committee will, among others, include collation of clamors arising from different interest groups who want government to grant clemency to Boko Haram, and to recommend modalities for the granting of pardon. Many others criticize.
The danger is, if you do this, when will we stop, submitting? By insurgents. What about when the unemployed saw this as a means of getting their own reward? For instance, according to our estimates, there are about 20 million unemployed post-secondary graduates in Nigeria, most of whom have no chance of any employment within the next 10 years.
It is done because Nigerians and leaders from the northern part of the country are yearning, and the president is responding positively to these requests so that our nation can go on in peace and progress and develop rapidly.
Remember, we started with Islamization of the whole north, then the whole country. That's their stand. It's an ideology. So does it mean then that they have changed?
The issue of whether Boko Haram members are faceless had lingered on for some time. Many had criticized the government for previously rejecting Amnesty offer, saying the terrorists were ghosts.
People interpret President Jonathan out of context because they are playing politics. They know the truth. When a man says he cannot negotiate with ghosts, he's speaking figuratively.
You see, whatever it is, at least, wisdom has prevailed. It's all about what do we do to secure our country.
It will be recalled that the Boko Haram has over the last 2 years carried out deadly bombings across the north, killing innocent citizens in its wake. Nigerians are waiting to see the report the committee will come up with, hoping that decisions therefrom will finally nip the insurgency in the bud. Chukuma Onwekusi, Channel Television News.
Following up closely to the Boko Haram committee were reactions from notable Nigerians. A presidential spokesman, Dr. Ruben Abati, said the move was a demonstration, or is a demonstration, of the fact that the president takes a public opinion seriously. On the other hand, governors of Katsina and Jigawa states said this may just be the solution that the northern leaders have been yearning for. Still on the Boko Haram issue, talks and more talks are on, and the latest is a meeting between President Goodluck Jonathan and the Northern Elders Forum. As a fallout, the Minister of Information, Labaran Mako, as well as a member of the forum, Professor Abdullahi Ango, believed amnesty is certainly an option.
The contention here is that the country is facing challenges, and I'm sure you agree that there are challenges in the country, particularly in the area of security. That is the greatest challenge the country is facing today. We did spend a lot of time discussing the various issues on security matters. What we discussed is that the general opinion in the country is that amnesty may be a factor, should be factored into whatever the government is trying to do to overcome this violence that is taking place all over the country, or in most part of the north. And fortunately, the president is already thinking very hard on it, and I think he assured us that there is a special meeting on the matter tomorrow, and that I'm sure something substantial will come out of that meeting.
Nobody has ever said there will be no amnesty. We are saying that there should be certain conditions for amnesty to be useful in the process of using it as a mechanism for achieving peace as it relates to the Boko Haram insurgents. And the president further said, it's indeed.
We will assist the North in tackling some of its challenges. That's a word from the acting United States ambassador here in Nigeria, Mr. Jeffrey Hawkins, as he met members of the Arewa Consultative Forum in Kaduna. The ACF National Publicity, Mr. Anthony Sani, said the forum's concerned about promoting peace in the region. Away from northern Nigeria to the disputed Bakassi Peninsula, where 17 indigents were reported missing at the camp for displaced persons in Cross River State. Senator Florence Itagiwa, who visited the camp, said the people were those attacked by Cameroonian gendarmes in their villages.
Desperation, fear and regret are now the constant companion of Bakassi residents who are presently sheltered at the St. Mark's Primary School in Akpabuyo local government area of Cross River State. What brought about this situation is the recent onslaught against residents by Cameroonian gendarmes, who the people claim are responsible for the death of over 11 persons, with some others still being held hostage. A situation they equally say violates the Green Tree Agreement. They now demand a place they can call their own.
These people, apart from any other thing, they are citizens of the world. Forget the fact that they are Bakassians, they are Cross-Riverians, or they are Nigerians. They are citizens of the world. I'm now appealing to the world to look at the crisis at hand now. This is not the first time, this is not the second time, neither will it be the third time. I think there will still be the fourth time. Maybe until all the people are killed before the world will respond to this kind of crisis. The people of the Bakassi are demanding for their rights. The right to have where to stay. After all, the welfare and security of the people is the primary purpose of government. What is their welfare here? What is the guarantee that they have security here? They can be killed by this community. This is a new community that they're now running into.
The attack has also left its mark on women and children within the camp, as they've become widows and orphans. Apart from this, new babies have been born despite the appalling living condition in the camp.
If something is not done quickly, this baby here right now does not even know where the father is. She doesn't know the baby was born in this camp, and the other babies that were born in this camp, and these babies stand the risk of losing their lives through disease, through